I'm Dr. Anita Tumwebaze. I am a pediatrician and a newborn specialist working at the Mulago Specialized Women and Neonatal Hospital. I also head the neonatal intensive care unit at the hospital. World Health Assembly endorsed the World Breastfeeding Week as a very important breastfeeding promotion strategy. So in a setting like ours where we have lots of mothers trying to breastfeed and everywhere, it's important to commemorate this week looking at different themes and see how we can support these mothers to actually achieve breastfeeding, exclusive breastfeeding and continued infant feeding. Fortunate that some mothers actually don't make it during childbirth, or some mothers actually pass on and the baby is able to survive when the baby has been born. So this is where we got some people that we call like wet nurse. So a wet nurse is someone who actually comes in, is not a mother of the baby, can actually breastfeed the baby. So these are usually close family, they're close family members. Like if there's another woman who has had a baby or is breastfeeding, can actually breastfeed this baby, as long as they have been screened for some of the common diseases that will often be passed on and they are found to be safe. But we also have what we call breast milk donors. So a breast milk donor can actually be anyone. They don't need to be related to the baby. So anyone who is actually breastfeeding, after they've gone through there's a routine screening for these donors, they can be screened and they are able to donate this milk. And it doesn't matter who they are and wherever they come from, even with no relation to the baby, they can actually donate as long as the milk is safe. And the baby will still get all the benefits out of it. So these are some of the hurdles we have. And this is something that's not yet very probably widely acceptable in our society. So they see the benefits of giving this baby breast milk or being breastfed by someone else, even if it's not the mother, which has advantages that outweigh giving this baby maybe cow's milk or infant formula. So we need to sensitize people because there are some cultural beliefs that are so strong, but we need to get people's acceptance. It cannot be forced on anyone, but sensitizing the community to get acceptance till we can get there is something that we can do. This is a common challenge among mothers with preterm babies especially, but we've also seen mothers who have cesarean sections and even some mothers who have babies normally, but somehow fail to produce enough breast milk. So for us to achieve exclusive breastfeeding, it still goes back to actually speaking to them to consider the idea of getting a breast milk donor. Because within the community, we have actually found mothers who are willing to donate. But before we even go up to that, how can we support? We need to support these mothers to be able to produce enough breast milk. Some of the factors that hinder breast milk production are actually things we can deal with. So mothers need to be prepared during antenatal attendance before the babies are born. If a mother is prepared on what she needs to do, how she needs to feed, this will probably help them get breast milk. But what if the baby is already born? So we can still offer support. Because things like stress, lack of sleep, lack of enough feeds, lack of partner support. So basically, as long as they do not have enough support around them, so psychosocial support, they will probably not be able to produce enough milk. Includes two things: direct breastfeeding, but there's also what we call breast milk feeding. Breast milk feeding means you're actually feeding the baby on breast milk, but maybe not direct from the breast. For example, it may be stored milk, it may be donor milk, but it is still breast milk. And then direct breastfeeding is a baby feeding direct from the mother. All these are myths and theories that we hear about. Some mothers do not want to breastfeed because they feel like some of them think when they are breastfeeding, actually they are going to eat a lot, they are going to gain a lot of weight. Some of them think maybe their breast milk start looking different or not look good anymore, but these are just myths and they are not truths around them. Because actually, a mother who is breastfeeding is more likely to stay in shape than one who is not breastfeeding. Because breastfeeding has a lot of benefits. It's not just for the babies. So even for the mother who is breastfeeding is able to actually lose some of that pregnancy weight they gain. Because in breastfeeding, they actually lose weight. And importantly, it actually protects them also from some types of cancer, like ovarian cancer. So mothers who are breastfeeding, they are less likely to get ovarian cancer. So if we get the facts out and maybe dispel some of the myths, it's coming from probably not so informed sources and beliefs. But we need to get the proper information out to these mothers. As we begin the commemoration of the World Breastfeeding Week 2021, one thing that every expecting mother and every mother should know, breastfeeding or breast milk is gold. And every mother actually has the potential to breastfeed.